Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video we will be concentrating on the front section of the interior. Now, my intentions was to build the front unit as I did with the back one. However, I came across this unit which was for sale on eBay. It already had a SMEV hob and sink built into it, so seemed like a no-brainer. I knew that with a few alterations I could make this unit fit right in. So, before I started to chop the unit about, I needed to purchase a fridge. I decided to go for this DC50 compressor fridge, as it was substantially cheaper over the most commonly used Dometic CRX50. The specs were the same. The next step was to modify the unit to accommodate the fridge. Once that was done, I positioned the fridge and bolted it to the floor and the rear panel. I wanted to fit it in a way that the unit can be removed without actually removing the fridge. Once I was happy with how it sat, the unit had to come out again, as I wanted to spray the worktop in a gloss white finish. Once the worktop had been painted and allowed to dry, I disassembled the unit and vinyled it to match the rear cabinet. I decided to do the rear splashboard again, as I wasn't happy with the way it was sitting using the plastic perspex I'd used in the last video. This time I used plywood, as it was much more rigid and did a much better job. I also had a little bit of a eureka moment, as I used the cutout from the window to make the table. This was accomplished by buying a folding leg table kit, which is available on eBay. They're very simple and easy to fit, and again will save you a fair bit of money, as tables can be a bit costly. I then went on to vinyl the top of it in white, added a VW decal and finished it off with some rubber trim which went all around the edging. I purchased a storage kit which attaches to my rear tailgate, so when the table's not in use, it's packed away nice and neatly. In this clip I was in the process of vinyling the rear splashboard. And this is what it looks like finished. Again, using the same rubber trim I used on the table. The next step was to make another overhead locker which was going to fit over the kitchen unit. Once again I used the curved aluminium corner trim as I did on the rear unit. This was then secured into place with the white plastic fixing blocks and a metal L bracket which connects to the rear unit. Here we see it fitted with the front facing panel, and the section that I've cut out will eventually go on to be the opening flap. So once I was happy with the way it was sitting, I vinyled that section. So lastly, I vinyled the opening flap, fitted a door handle and added the trim just to tidy it up and make it look a little bit better. I then went on to add an LED strip light over the sink and hob unit, and also some LED changeable lights on the actual unit itself, as you can see here. I panelled up the space between the kitchen unit and the rear unit. This was going to be used to store the gas cylinder and the water container. I'll just add a few shots now with the table out, the front seat swiveled round, and also with the bed in its open position, just to give you an idea of what kind of space and work areas there are once everything is in place. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that maybe it's been of some help to you, especially if you're thinking of building your own campervan, or maybe planning to and you're not quite sure. You don't have to be a professional or in the trade. This was my first build, and the only thing that will hold you back is your imagination. I will be adding more videos to this series of this van build. They will be covering the wiring, the fitting of the solar panel, and also the swivel base seat I used. Have fun guys, and stay safe.